Hello, good morning, my dear students. Today I'm making another video for class 7 students. I'm here with English 2 and I'm going to tell you which lesson is to be going to explain today. And my dear students, I'm still remembering we completed our lessons after lesson number 5 and after lesson number 5 we were totally completed before, and lesson number 6 it was also explained, only question section was left out. Anyway, today I would just like to remind you the main point of this lesson number 6, which deals with verbs tenses. Dear students, let me tell you, this is all about verbs tenses. First, as I told you, to clear what is called verb and then what is tenses. Okay, this is very important chapter for English, so it's important, it's actually essential part of this English language. So you must have knowledge of English, what call these verbs and tenses. And verbs, different types of verbs are there, as you know. Main verbs, helping verbs, but all these are verbs. Main verbs means those verbs which show any action, doing words like come, go, play, eat, etc. And helping verbs means also known as auxiliary verbs, which are always used to have the main verb in a sentence, like am, is, are, was, etc. And then let's come to the next point, that is tense. Tense is the backbone, as I have already told you. So, as you all know, there are three main tenses: present tense, past tense and future tense. And each tense has 4 forms. That's why overall we will get 12 number of tenses. But in this chapter, I mean to say in lesson number 6, you have been just given only 9 number of tenses. This perfect tense, this is given in the next lesson. So I'll be telling you the formation and the definition of these 9 types of tense forms. Okay. First it comes simple, what called this present tense, and its first form is simple present tense. So what is simple present tense? When do you use simple present sentences? So let me tell you, simple present tense means those actions referring to any habitual actions, regular actions, universal truth, etc. Okay. So regular action means like eating rice. We eat rice, and eating rice is like regular and it's habitual. We read, we take bath, we play. These all are called habitual actions which happen regularly. At the same time, universal truth, those actions which are what called truth, which was truth, which is truth, and which will be truth. That is called universal truth. Like you can say very good example, that is the sun rises in the east. You see, the sun always rises in the east. You never saw, or we have never experienced sun rising in the west or in some other direction. So this is universal truth. Milk is white, coal is black, etc. To refer such kind of sentences or such kind of actions, we have to use simple present tense. Okay, and its formation is subject, use subject plus you have to use verb in first form plus object. Subject plus verb in first form plus object. So this is simple present tense. And immediately after simple present, we get another form of present tense. This is that one is present continuous tense. Let me tell you, present continuous is broadly used sentence, and it is widely used, and we have been using. So present continuous tense means those actions which refers to any ongoing action. That means that action is happening at the time of speaking. For example, now you see, I am making this video, you are watching this video. This is present continuous action. It's going on at the time of speaking. Okay, I am saying at the same time I am doing the thing. So these are present continuous tense. And its formation is subject plus am, is, are. Any one of these 3 according to the subject, plus use main verb in first form plus ing and object. Example, I am making this video. You see, I am making this video. All this parts of this formation is used there. Okay, so you just have to use this formation to write any sentence in present continuous tense. And then it comes the next one, that is present perfect. So present perfect means those actions which are already completed in present. Okay, completed action. Perfect means complete. So completed action in present is called present perfect tense. For example, I have read the book. We have played the game. You must remember that you can say this present perfect tense whenever the task is completed. Okay, for example, I was playing and my playing is over, then I can say I have played, like this. You are reading and your reading is over, that's now you can say I have read, like this. And its formation is very simple: subject plus have or has, any one of these two according to the subject, plus main verb in third form and object. So my dear students, these three were the forms of present tense, and similarly we will be getting these three forms of past also and future also. And as I have already told you, perfect continuous is explained in the next lesson. We will see this later on. Okay, and then let's go to the next one. Next main tense, as you know, past tense. So it's three forms. First form is simple past tense. So what is simple past tense? This is quite simple. Simple past tense means those actions which happened in past or which happened before. Any action which happened before, it's known simple past. For example, I studied in class 6. Isn't it? You all studied in class 6 last year, you may say. So that is past action. Just to show such actions, we have to use simple past tense. And its formation is subject plus main verb in second form and object. Like I studied, I went to the market, we played football. Okay. And the next form of past tense is past continuous tense. So past continuous similar to present continuous. Present continuous, it was going on action at the time of speaking in present. Similarly, past continuous means going on action in past. The action that was going on, continuing in past, is called past continuous tense. Example, I was reading book. When you called me yesterday, I was reading book. This is quite easy. I have used the word denoting time, yesterday, just to make you know this is past action. So I was reading. That means when you made a call, when your phone came, when you called me, that time my action, reading, that was going on, continuing. So that is past continuous tense. Take it easily, okay? Past continuous tense means just going on action in the past. We were playing football, we were watching movie, like this. Got it? And then third form of past tense is past perfect. My dear students, there may be a little bit confusion while defining this past perfect tense, because it seems to be same with simple past tense, but there is slight difference. As I always tell you, and I might have told you earlier also, past perfect means those actions which happened in the past of the past, or it can be said past perfect means past of the past actions. For example, very simple example, I used to give this one. I was not hungry because I had eaten rice. You see, I was not hungry, simple past tense. I had eaten rice. Before that, I had already eaten rice. That's why I was not hungry. So I had eaten rice. That part is past perfect. You just try to understand. Past perfect means past of the past actions. And its formation is quite simple. That is just to use subject plus had, head plus verb in third form plus object. Okay, we had gone, she had written, we had completed, such type of sentences. So dear students, these three are the forms of past tense along with their structures or formations. Similarly, we will be getting the three forms and formations of future tense. Future tense, first of all, future tense, you know, simple future, first form. Simple future means those actions which will happen in future. Any future action. Okay? Any future action. That is called simple future tense. For example, I will study in class 9. I will study in class 8. You are in 7 in now. You are in class 7, so next year you will be studying in class 8 if you complete, if you clear the exam. So that is future action. That is simple. I will study. So any simple future action is called simple future tense. I shall go, they will come, we will play, like this. It's a structure subject plus shall or will, any one of these two according to the subject, plus main verb in first form plus object. Subject plus shall or will, any one of these two, plus main verb in first form plus object. Okay, quite simple, and we have been using such type of sentences, so please focus on this. And the next form, let's come to the next form, that is future continuous. That is very simple, like present continuous and past continuous, the same thing. Future continuous means those going on action in future, the action which will be going on, which will be continuing at the time of speaking in future. For example, I shall be waiting for you. We will be reading the book. I shall be waiting for you tomorrow. So tomorrow is given here just to make you know that tomorrow means referring to future. So I shall be waiting, you see. At that time, the action waiting will be continuing. I will be doing that thing. Okay. And that time that thing will be going on. That is called future continuous tense. And its structure, just use subject plus shall or will, any one of these two according to the subject, plus you need to use be, plus use main verb in first form, plus ing plus object. We will be waiting there, they will be playing, I will be starting, such type of sentences. And the final form of future tense is future perfect. Future perfect means those actions which will be completed. That what you need to understand like this: completed action in the future. Okay. So which type of actions are called completed action of future? That is, you see, I shall have read the book tomorrow when you visit me. That means when you come tomorrow, then at that time the reading of the book will be completed by me. That is complete action. So just to show such type of complete action, we need to use a future perfect tense. I shall have completed that one. We will have played, such type of sentences. And its formation is quite simple. That is, just use subject plus shall or will, any one of these two according to the subject, plus have. You can't use has here, just you have to use have, plus main verb in third form plus object. Like I will have read the book, you will have watched this video, etc. These are called complete action in future. That's why future perfect tense. My dear students, as I told you, overall we get 12 tenses, but here only 9 tenses are given there, and perfect continuous tense is explained in the next lesson. So this is the main point of the story. This is the main point of the chapter, the verbs tenses. So I just suggest you to go through the book and just clear the concept also, and just watch video again and again if you don't understand. And still, if you have any problem, then just text me, just call me, and I'll make you know if you have any queries later. Okay. So this is the main thing. I hope you understood well, and please focus on studies and stay connected and arise your questions if you have. And most important thing, I just would like to make you write the formation of the given tenses. Okay, write the formation of the given tenses and with example, and get it by heart and use them correctly. Whenever you speak, whenever you write anything, always try to write correctly according to the given formation. So my dear students, I don't want to make this video longer. It's already long. So I hope everything is going on well, and I wish you all the best and study well. Okay, so that's it for the day. See you again in the next video. Thank you very much.